friends, welcome back to the Spoonie channel where we are unfiltered, unafraid, and pain recognizes pain. If you've noticed that my setup is different, A, it's because a fly just went by, and 2, because I'm completely unprofessional, but I had told you this was my son's old room, and he wanted to go with some friends on a trip, and for 3 days I had to cat sit. And I was not about to leave my camera and my lights and all this good stuff set up for that cat to just tear down. So we have kind of tape marks on the floor, but I don't even know if this looks close to right. Don't know. So, I am here with you on a bad day, and there is, if you see that fly, I'm so sorry. I'm here on a bad day. And the video that I had wanted to film was a video about how your good days trick you. And I had wanted to get all glammed up and I wanted to make it feel like this was one of my good days. And then I'm like, I can't film that today. I have been like in hermit mode for the past 3 days. I have not moved. I have not slept. And then I went, you know what, this is the real time to film that video because it shows it's not just in your head. Let me explain. So we all have those good days, right? Those good days where we wake up and we're like, oh, wait, did I get 5 hours of sleep? Oh, what am I going to do? So like already we're like, 5 hours of sleep. And we're, already starting the day great. We get out of bed, everything's just a little bit less painful. We start moving around and we're like, okay, hey, I feel a little lubrication here. We're working with something. And as the day goes on, you realize, okay, I'm having a good day. And on those good days, you'll get up, you'll do your makeup, you'll be like, yeah, you want to go get something to eat? Let's go get something to eat. I'll eat it. And you do. And on those days you're like, yeah, you want to go walk around Bass Pro Shop or Dick's Sporting Goods? I'll be in a scooter, but baby, I'm right with you, and you're just going around and you're doing your thing because on those days, even if you're going to lose spoons the next day, those days in that moment, don't lie to me. At some point, you look at yourself and you go, do I feel like this every day? Right? Right? When you have your good days, do you ever stop at some point and go, do I feel like this every day? And I'm just a wimp and the rest of the time I just want to be whiny or lazy? I know you do. I know you do. And you do it because I do it. And I've talked to some other people and I know that they do it too. You get those good days and those good days trick you. They trick you into thinking that you feel like this all the time. You're like, because the pendulum swings so greatly. And I use that term loosely for those of us who feel really, really badly. Like for me, I mean, these days are few and far between. I got caught in a loop there. Few and far between. So those times, I don't get them a lot, but even the few times that I get them, they still F with my head. And by the end of the night, after I've gone and I've done all these things, I've gone, God, every other day when I lay in bed and I sit on the couch and I watch rerun of The Office, because that's my show. I'll do a whole episode on The Office and what it's done for me, being chronically ill. Just having that constant source of levity, and I can't even go into it because it'll take me an hour. I just love the show so much. But those days that you just sit there and you're like, I can't make dinner. I put laundry in the washer because you had every intention of putting it in the dryer. But then when it got time to put it in the dryer, you're like, I can't put this in the dryer. Those days, when you have a good day, it makes you go, am I just being a whiner? Should I be able to put this laundry in the dryer? Should I be able to make dinner? Should I be able to get up off the couch? No. No. Those good days are a blessing. They are not to make you feel bad. And it took me a long time to start to figure it out. Because, baby, I am not there yet. I say this all the time, baby, I am not there yet. Those good days make me feel like a piece of garbage. Garbage. And I know my husband is just loving this good day because he's got his old wife back. You know, he's got the wife that's like gung-ho and let's go. And, you know, we might have to make alterations. I might be scooting beside him instead of walking hand in hand. But, baby, we're there together, you know. So he's enjoying the day. If I get to spend time with my son, I know my son is enjoying the day. But for me, there's this taint on it that's, is this how it should always be? Like, is this how my bad days are? My mind is just not strong enough. My will is just not iron enough. My spine is just not tough enough to will this out the rest of the time. And something happened today. No, 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 no. I'll say it again. No, no, no. Those good days are your blessings. You know, I have to say it. It was quoted by this, believe what you want to believe, but this pop culture tarot card reader, Aphrodite. Love him. And he loves him some Britney Jean Spears. And she said, I choose to be happy. And on those days, baby, Britney's got it. You have to choose to be happy. And it is a mother effing choice. Because it's not just going to come to you. You know, it should be that pain, that little bit of relief, that little bit of sigh that you can take, that, as I always say, that little bit of space that you get from the edge of that cliff, you should choose to be happy. But instead, you tear yourself apart for the times that you're not like that. Right? Yeah, me too. Me too. And Looney Spoonies here to give you the real tea. Let's get into the real. Like, we're gonna sip some tea. Ooh, I feel like Peter Mon. Beast! I swear, if I had a fan, you guys wouldn't even know what to do with yourself. I would flip it. I love him so much. But the real question is, when you have that good day, and I know that all of us are at varying degrees of our illness, right? Some of us are still trying to figure out what we're going through. I have somebody who comments, it just warms my heart because I know how many of you are searching for your diagnoses. And I have somebody who comments, and it allows me to give some suggestions, and whether my suggestions help this person or not, it's just another avenue that they can look down. You know what I mean? Because so many people are dismissed and discounted. But I love this person, and I love communicating with them, and I'm so happy that they subscribe to my channel so that I can, you know, I can try to make it better for some people. But the real. Let's get to the real. And we're a little jumpy because you can tell, pain brain. The real is, for those of us that are bad. How many spoons do you have that next day? Go ahead. I'll wait a second. 1, 2. That's what I thought. For the rest of you that are in the beginnings or might have good weeks, you know that even at the end of that good week, or even at the end of that good month, or even at the end of that good couple of weeks, you are in a spoon shortage, my friend. And that's because it's not a lack of will. It's not a lack of mental courage or mental fortitude. Pain is pain. You know, let's be real. I had my son, natural childbirth. I had 2 kidney stones One that was blocking the urine to my kidney. And the lithotripsy didn't come for a mother effing week. And I laid in that bed with that kidney stone blocking up the urine and the stent. Go ahead, try me. I know pain. You know, Christina Randall, she said something very, very poignant. Pain is temporary. When you learn that pain is temporary, it makes things a lot easier. But here's the problem. We're in the space where pain is not temporary, right? It's not temporary. We are having to come to grips with the fact that our pain is not a temporary thing. It is a lifelong thing. Unless they find a cure, and let's hope, let us all hope that they're going to find a cure. But between you and me and everybody else that's suffering from all these diseases, there's not a lot of people that really give it the attention that it deserves, right? So, we're learning to live in a world of pain. We're learning that pain is not temporary. But what we do need to learn is that those good days, those are temporary. And those are the things that we need to cherish. And we can't spend that time tearing ourselves down mentally. And I'm talking to myself too. I have to edit this stuff. I have to listen to myself over and over and over again. Don't think this isn't some kind of therapy that I have to go through and listen to my own words, you know. But those good days are temporary. And the people around you who love you, who miss you, they are not thinking that you are too weak the rest of the time. They are not thinking that you are not mentally, you know, you don't have the mental fortitude, or that you're not strong enough, or that you're not tough enough. They're not thinking that. They're thinking, thank God, I've got my wife back, my mother back, my brother back, my husband, my sister, my, you know, whomever. They're just so happy to have you back. And just be happy to be back with them. And the next day, the next week, the next couple of weeks, you deal with a spoon shortage, because it's going to come. Because it's not in your mind. It's not. You're strong. You're strong. There's a reason I say pain recognizes pain. Pain doesn't recognize fake pain. There is fake pain. There is people who want to pretend that they're in pain. But there are people who are in legitimate pain. And whether it is over phone, whether it is in person, whether it is the way it is right now, I am looking into your eyes. Pain recognizes pain. And if when you look at me, you see yourself, it's because you're seeing your pain. So don't doubt it. You're strong. You are tough. You are a warrior. And that is why I am telling you on my bad day. And I am hanging on to these tears, because I know you guys don't like it when I cry at you. I can't promise it won't happen, but I really want you to feel this. I really want you to know, because this is a big problem of mine. I question myself all the time. All the time. And I have all the evidence in the world. But it doesn't matter. You're always going to think that you could be better. But on those good days, when everybody else is so happy to have you back, you guys, you gotta just be happy to be there with them. You're not faking it. It's not in your head. Even though the doctors might not have found it yet, it's there. I promise. And I've just been talking in circles, but I really need you to know that. You know? I really need you guys to feel that. And I'm going to end it there, and I'll just let you know that pain recognizes pain, and I always see you. Bye, guys.